There has been well, let's say not so big secret that's been going on. And the secret is a lot of people can hear my thoughts. Everybody. And it's been happening for maybe as long as I've been born. I don't know. I discovered it when I was 12 years old. And wasn't sure about it until I was maybe about in my mid 20s, because I had a lot of mental health issues and I had drug issues. So there was a possibility that it was psychologically induced, and I didn't know until I went into recovery and grounded myself and got away from drugs, because marijuana and drugs were part of my life for a very long time. And after that happened, I come to find out that what I thought auditory were hallucinations, are people actually listening to my voices, and I can hear them. And that has psychologically traumatized me. It caused me years of my life, and it also nearly killed me. And not to mention the people that have been exploiting my thoughts. And it has threatened my life. And it seems to be like I'm some big government secret. And if the government's part of this, I want to sue the government for violating my civil liberties, including my family, who seems to be a part of all this. And I want to take legal action against those who conspired against me and violated my civil liberties. Because whether if you guys have access to my thoughts or not, forcing me to be lonely so you guys can get rich has been dehumanizing, and it's very much illegal. The fact that you guys have used my education as a means to do so, when you knew I struggled with that, is a hate crime. And you did so at a freaking across the states, because apparently the entire country can hear my thoughts, from what I'm gathering. And so this has been a huge hate crime. It has. And I want to take legal action. I want to sue. And I know there's a good portion reason why they didn't want me to have a girlfriend is because then I'd be able to take legal action a lot easier. Right? That she would be considered a liability, because I would give her that consent. I've been trying to get people consent to take legal action against the government and against those who've conspired against me, which seems to be my own fucking family. And I'm willing to take legal action against my whole fucking family if that's what's going on. I went into recovery. I paid for my mistakes. I went in voluntarily to be accountable for myself. So if my family gets upset that they have to pay for their consequences, well, join the boat. Join the ship. Join the party. Because that's what I had to do. And I did so voluntarily with God. So yes, and I know Khalid's involved. Khalid's definitely involved in this. Somehow she made a deal with the devil. And that's how this whole 3-ring shit show had started. Somehow she's involved. They kept me from having future relationships. So I want to take legal action against her. This has been a huge violation of my civil liberties. Not to mention, I was disabled. It's a massive fucking hate crime. It is. And it's about time this ends. I know Seamus hears it. I know he's involved. Well, not directly involved. Everybody's pretty much involved. And I want to take legal action because it's been hugely traumatizing to me. It has accelerated my anxiety to extreme levels, because I have extreme paranoia everywhere I go. I don't feel safe anywhere. Last time I felt safe was when I was laying on my nana's lap. That's the last fucking time I felt safe. Which is why I see her grave at her gravesite, and which is why I try to mentor myself after her, out of respect for her loving memory. But that's beside the point. The point is, this has been extremely illegal. It has violated my civil rights. It's nearly got me fucking killed multiple times and making me suicidal. So it's threatened my life, even directly onto me. And you know what? I've been making it through. Despite it all, I've been making it through. After I found out. After I found out and accepted this was real, I was able to get better. But you know what? This should never have happened to begin with. So yeah, I know everybody knows about it. Everybody. And I've cleaned out my closet with God. You guys all know I am an open book. I have no privacy. But I did make history. I'm the first person to recover from mind reading abuse because that's what's happened. I've been psychologically abused and trauma, both to hell and back. Not to mention all the physical trauma that went with it. And you know, I've been medically abused by the government when I was in foster care. When I was 13 years old, I had 13 pills for trauma, anxiety, depression, all of it. I was that mentally, emotionally abused. And they turned off all my emotions. They had me on so much suppressants that I had no emotions or compassion or mercy for anybody. Somebody passed away that was very dear to me. Her name was Aunt Sissy. And I told Miss Teresa, my mom, that I had to get off the meds. I had to go cold turkey because I felt no emotion. To take away my emotions is to take away my moral judgment and my humanity. It was dehumanizing. So I went on a path to go in my recovery, to get off as much medicine as possible, to stay off medicines as much as possible, and to manage my own emotions without any substances. It has been the hardest fucking thing I've ever had to do, given that I have so much anxiety and have so much trauma, and people intentionally trigger them. Intentionally fucking trigger them. And I have to manage that in real fucking time. I'm being string sniped. I'm being spawn capped because this is shit that's happened since I was a child. And I'm freaking being cheated non-fucking stop. And there's no reason why this should be allowed because I've done everything that on my part that I need to do to get myself better, that this shouldn't be happening. Not to mention, this is highly legal. This is off the books. No one went to court and said, I was going to be punished in this way. There is no court document that says I am to be punished in this way. So this goes off the books as far as the government's concerned, as far as punishment. If that's what you guys want to call it. But yes, I am ready to take full legal action against the United States government and its secrecy and abusing my mental state of mind. And all those who are conspiring against me as well. And I know after that, the music, there won't be no music. I'm not rewarding this. After I take legal action after this, I'll have enough money to take care of myself. Because this is the entire fucking country we're talking about that's supposedly violating my civil liberties with government in tow. So yes, it is time to take action. And Kalee's bullshit of, oh, but he promised. Kalee, grow up. You know you fucked up. And if you saw the video, I don't make no more promises. I be true to my word and that's it. God is my witness. And I'm ready to take this to court with God in mind. I'm ready to go in front of the entire country with God and say this is bullshit. And I can do that. I'm strong enough to do that. I don't think most of you guys are. I had no way of knowing. So that justifies it, right, God? If I have no way of knowing, that justifies it. Huh? I can hear them in real time. Right now. Yep, the whole damn truth. Exactly.